You begin a turn by rotating the control wheel in the direction you want to turn. Once you have initiated the bank, it will continue to become steeper until you neutralize the control wheel. Holding neutral control wheel pressure keeps the aircraft in a constant bank angle. When you want to roll out of the turn, use opposite control wheel pressure. Due to the aerodynamic force of adverse yaw, you must use rudder pressure in the direction of the turn to keep the aircraft in coordinated flight. The position of the horizon in the windshield is the best outside reference for the turn. By keeping this reference stationary in the windshield, you will be able to hold the aircraft in a constant bank attitude. A turn to the left looks like this from your viewpoint. Notice how the horizon is positioned in the windshield. A right turn will appear different from a turn to the left. One of the most notable differences is that with the same bank angle, the nose will appear to be higher in a left turn than in a right turn. Another factor that influences the position of the horizon in the windshield is the amount of bank. As it increases, you lose more vertical lift. To compensate, you must increase the pitch attitude to maintain level flight. In addition to your visual references, the airplane's flight instruments can also verify that you are in a turn. The attitude indicator, heading indicator, and turn coordinator will also verify that you are in a turn. When you are rolling out of a left turn to a specific heading, you should lead your rollout by about half your bank angle. In other words, if you are in a 30-degree bank and you want to roll out on the heading of 090, you should begin your rollout at 105 degrees or 15 degrees before the desired heading. Now that you've seen how climbs, descents, and turns are performed, let's combine them into a single maneuver. The climbing turn is simply a combination of a turn and a climb. The easiest way to combine these two maneuvers is to start with the climb. First, establish the proper pitch attitude and power setting for climb. Then roll into your desired bank. As you become more proficient, this combination will become more natural, and you will be able to do both steps simultaneously. When returning to level flight, you should level off when you reach your altitude and return to wings level flight at your desired heading. To perform a descending turn, first establish your pitch attitude and power, and then roll into your desired angle of bank. As you reach your target altitude, level off, then roll back to a wings level attitude on your desired heading. When you combine the fundamental maneuvers of climbs, descents, and turns, you have the ingredients to perform most flight maneuvers.
As your flight training progresses, your instructor will give you the flight controls more often and let you take command of the airplane. At first, a takeoff may seem complicated, but soon you'll perform each takeoff with ease. Before any takeoff, however, you need to complete the pre-takeoff checklist. When you have completed the checklist, contact the tower for takeoff clearance. Then check the traffic pattern, including the arrival and departure paths for other aircraft. As you taxi onto the runway, align the airplane with the center line and roll forward enough to center the nose wheel. Choose a point that is aligned with the runway. Use it as a reference for maintaining runway heading after you're airborne. This is a good time to turn on your transponder. Also, make a quick check of the windsock to verify the wind direction and speed. To prevent inadvertent use of the brakes during takeoff, slide your feet down so that the balls of your feet are on the lower part of the rudder pedals. Begin the takeoff roll by applying full power. As the airplane accelerates, glance at the engine instruments and the tachometer to confirm that takeoff power is available. If the winds are calm or are directly down the runway, keep the ailerons neutral during the ground roll. As the airplane accelerates, maintain directional control with smooth, positive rudder pedal pressure. Rudder effectiveness will increase as the airspeed increases. As the airspeed approaches liftoff speed, smoothly apply back pressure to rotate the airplane to the takeoff attitude. In most training airplanes, this attitude is similar to the normal climb attitude. Maintain this attitude until the airplane lifts off the runway. With the proper attitude, your airplane will become airborne near the climb speed. You should then adjust this pitch attitude to maintain climb airspeed. Maintain the runway heading until reaching a safe turning altitude. At this point, if you plan to stay in the traffic pattern, initiate a turn to the crosswind leg. If not, depart the area according to local procedures.